Right now, while you and I are just hanging out, your gut is quietly cranking out almost all the serotonin in your body. Yep, your mood's favorite chemical factory lives in your intestines, not in your skull. So why does a lazy jog around the block feel like it cleans your mind from the inside out? The answer starts long before mood ever shows up, with a single amino acid called tryptophan. You've probably heard of tryptophan as the thing that knocks you out after a holiday feast. Fun fact, that's only a tiny part of the story. Think of tryptophan as a crossroads. One road leads to calming, brain-supportive molecules. The other veers off toward compounds linked to inflammation and mental fog. Here's the twist. When you move your body on purpose, nothing heroic, just regular voluntary exercise, you nudge the gut microbes who decide which road tryptophan will take. More steps on the sidewalk, more traffic down the brain-friendly lane. Over time, that biochemical detour may be one big reason a habit of moving turns into a habit of feeling and thinking better. First signpost: exercise is a full-body group chat. While your muscles contract, they also text the rest of your organs with little messenger molecules. Immune cells get a ping, liver and fat tissue get another, and plenty of those texts head straight for the brain. Meanwhile, your gut microbes are busy rerouting tryptophan. The result? A coordinated conversation about stress, focus, and emotional balance. Second signpost: choice matters. When movement is something you willingly do, an evening walk you actually look forward to, a casual pickup game, your body reads it differently than a white-knuckle, forced workout. Stress hormones stay lower. That calmer backdrop gives your microbial neighbors room to reorganize instead of brace for impact. One visible outcome is a boom in microbes that love turning tryptophan into neuroactive byproducts. Species of Lactobacillus and friends expand, pumping out more indoles and kynurenine pathway shunts. These chemicals don't just float around, they bind to immune cells, dial down inflammation, and basically set how reactive, or chill, your system feels during everyday hassles. Up in the hippocampus, your brain's memory and pattern separation HQ, this chemical climate is gold. Exercise helps newborn neurons survive and plug into existing circuits. Microbial metabolites arriving from the gut tune whether the world feels safe or sketchy. Together they make your networks more flexible. Stressors still register, but they're way less likely to launch you into a doom scroll spiral. Let that sink in for a second. So how fast does this happen? Studies in humans show that just a few weeks of regular, self-paced workouts shift circulating kynurenine metabolites toward the better mood side of the ledger. Animal data back it up. Modest, consistent activity beats sporadic, all-out sessions for reshaping microbial output. Think of it as compound interest. Each workout nudges the ecosystem. The ecosystem tweaks how the next workout and the next stressful email feels. After months, that feedback loop becomes your new default. Moving feels more rewarding. Mental weather stabilizes. Tasks that once sucked your energy suddenly feel doable. Picture two people on the same beginner plan. Person A jogs 3 mellow times a week. Person B squeezes in 1 brutal run when there's time. On paper, their mileage might match, but inside? Different universes. The steady mover sleeps better, skips the 3 p.m. crash, and reports quieter background chatter. The sporadic sprinter? More drained, wired tired, even irritable on rest days. This isn't about willpower or bragging rights. It's about how often you give your body a predictable, low-threat signal to adapt to. Every chosen bout of movement is a vote for stability. Over weeks, those votes add up to a nervous system that startles less, a mind that bounces back faster, and a baseline mood that doesn't whip around with every little hassle. Now, let's zoom out to the big picture. Imagine training plans tuned not just for speed or strength, but for gut chemistry. Picture clinicians tracking simple blood ratios alongside mood logs, catching slip-ups before a full relapse. Schools or offices could drop in 5-minute movement recesses right when minds start to fade, treating exercise as mental health infrastructure, not an optional perk. In that light, lacing up isn't about burning calories. It's a software update, rewriting how your body logs stress, files memories, and snaps back after a tough day. Following your curiosity about what movement feels good might be as strategic as any fancy program. So here's what we covered today. Let this be your quick debrief. 1. Your gut, not your brain, is the main serotonin factory, and tryptophan is the raw material. 2. Voluntary, regular exercise nudges gut microbes to send tryptophan down brain-friendly pathways. 3. Those microbial byproducts team up with muscle signals to calm inflammation and build a more resilient brain. 4. Consistency beats intensity. Think compound interest, not lottery windfall. 5. Small, chosen bouts of movement are like daily votes for a steadier mood and sharper mind. What can you do right now? This week, treat your walk, run, or ride as medicine for your microbes. Pick a specific type, time of day, and duration you can actually repeat for 7 days. Track how your mood, sleep, and gut sensations differ on moving versus sitting days. And maybe pair the routine with one gut-friendly tweak, say a fiber-rich snack or an earlier dinner. Experiment, observe, adjust. Your microbes, and your mind, will tell you exactly how well it's working. Until next time, keep casting those tiny votes for stability and let the compound interest roll in.